what really brought this up? What inspired you to want to take action on this and start your own foundation, which, by the way, is in Lynn and Memphis, right? So
Yeah.
it's both of those locations, kind of the two places that have shaped you as a player and a person.
Oh man, honestly, just when I got into coaching, man, like, seeing Lynn, seeing Memphis, the rough side of the cities, the great side of the cities, and just seeing when I got into coaching, seeing so many kids when we would have time, where it would be times where you got to buy sweatsuits and sneakers or backpacks for the team, and 20 from freshman JV and varsity, and 15 out of 40 kids can't afford it.
Right.
And you're doing it out of your pocket because that's you don't want nobody to go without. And you see things on social media, Facebook, families asking for help, pay for their daughter to do cheerleading or gymnastics or soccer. And I see it in Memphis, and I see it, and I'm like, man. So I've been saying to myself, like, the last couple of years, like, I filed my paperwork for my nonprofit a year ago. I just now have the time to start getting everything in order. I didn't want to just be like, oh, here I go, and then like fade away.
Right.
So just wanted to be able to help these families, because there's a kid out there who probably could be the next LeBron James, the next Antonio Anderson, the next Chris Douglas Roberts, the next D'Angelo Williams, but their mother don't have money for cleats, and their mother don't have this to be able to sign them up for youth sports. And a lot of programs nowadays are all about grabbing money, and they're not really, some they'll help a kid or two, but there's so many families that are left out because financially everything's expensive now. Cost of living, this, that, and the third, and man, it's unfortunate that they're in those situations. And I just want to be able to bridge that gap in the two cities that help mold me. Want to give kids opportunities to be able to play sports, and try to get together with some organizations in the universities and to be able to make that happen.
Yeah. So what kind of work are you're talking about, specifically helping kids and stuff. What kind of work is in the works? What kind of work are you planning on doing? You kind of briefly just hinted at there, working with schools and universities. So tell us a little bit more about that and kind of what the plan is.
The plan, man, is to connect with the youth service directors in these inner cities, who already work with a lot of after school programs, a lot of them that charge, and try to find ways in which I can provide funding for certain families, certain amount of families a year, but also have a requirement of kids. You got to have, whether they, good at school attendance, good behavior, good grades, and just want to be able to make it a criteria that I'm just not giving away to just anybody. You gotta do your part too. So in the works is, just would love to partner with University of Memphis and to just help these kids get into all these athletic camps that they have going on. I have a call with some people from Shelby County Schools this week who heard about what I'm doing and want to talk to me about what they do after school program wise and how we can figure some out, work together, whether it's summer enrichment programs, whatever the case may be. So all of these things are what I'm trying to do, is just bring a light to young inner city kids who may not have much or underprivileged, that yes, I'm here to help you, but you got to do your part academically. Like, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do in school, no matter how much money you have or don't have, I can't help you. Because, if you, and same with the parents as well. It's like, look, I'm here to lend a hand, and I'm not giving you money personally. I'm helping you put your children in activities. I want your kids to be able to have access to libraries and a library card, or access to computer labs, learning how to read if they struggle reading, and or tutors. And man, that's just my ultimate. That's everything I'm shooting for.
So do you guys have any events coming up soon? Like, do you have anything planned coming up soon, or is it all? I know you just launched, like a soft launch, pretty much like what, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
Yep.
But do y'all have anything in the works as far as plans coming up, events coming up?
Right now, I'm working on a fundraiser here in Lynn, coming up in April. I'll have the date I can shoot it to you, man. Once I have the date within like the next day or two. And then I'm going to be working on one in Memphis as well. I have my EIN number, but to solicit it in Tennessee, I had to put in some paperwork. So just waiting for that to come back and clear, which should be in a couple of weeks or so. Plan to get into Memphis in around May, June, and having a fundraiser there, and like probably get out there for like a week or so and start partnering with people and meeting with some people. A lot of people reached out, man. It's been really good. because a lot of people who do foundations, it's just sports or just academics. So I'm just trying to put both together so kids understand at a young age, hey, this is what it's going to take for you to be successful. No matter how good you are, you got to do the other part too. So um, the functions that are coming about, man, in the works. Trying to find good locations. A lot of people offer their restaurants and bars and things like that. So just want to make sure it's right timing for everybody, and just a time where people can come and hear from me personally what I'm trying to do, where they show them where the funds will be going to, who I'm partnering with, why it's going to cost this, why it will cost that. So I'm looking forward to it.
So where can people find more? I know you guys have social media website. How can people find out more and learn how to get involved or just learn how to support you and what you're doing in general?
Man, you go to AntonioAndersonFoundation.org. The website's in the works, should be done within the next few days or so. We're posting a ton of information. There'll be a donation page with everything that we got going on. It'll be newsletters. We got, everything that you can offer, we're gonna offer, man. Like we're gonna try to have kids in Tiger games, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, softball, volleyball, whatever your kids invested in, we want kids to be able to go watch. We want same thing in my hometown. Want to try to have something which I'll be able to one day have a group from Tennessee come stay in a hotel in Massachusetts and kind of come to my Lynn program and bring my Lynn kids to Memphis so they can be in my Memphis program for a week so that they all get to see how I was brought up, how I was raised, why I love Memphis so much, why I love Lynn so much. And, I think once everyone sees that, man, it's going to be special.